every once in a while, someone from our team shows up in such a consistent and impactful way that you realize that DCFNE would be a different team without them. When that happens, it's not just our job to notice that, but it's our responsibility to make sure that the world notices that too. So each year, the IAFN selects one individual for their Frontline Forensic Nurse of the Year award. And it's an honor given to somebody who provides direct care, dedicates compassion and personal sacrifice for the sake of their patients, and that creates a lasting benefit for the people that they serve. And we're fortunate to have one of those individuals in this room because Iris won the award in 2022. That is not the surprise announcement. The surprise is that this year's winner is also in the room. Jess, you are... Your colleagues nominated you quietly, and they wrote about you with such respect and clarity. They described your care as extraordinary, not just clinically excellent, but deeply human. Like the times when you found out that no one was responding to a hospital call and you were not scheduled, and in the middle of the night you put on your scrubs and you went to the hospital because someone needed help and you didn't want them to wait in crisis. You work after hours to make sure that survivors get access to the care they need, like making sure someone gets their NPEP. As recently as Monday, right? You were weighing in whether you should go to the hospital to fax a pre-authorization in on your day off just so that someone could get their prevention meds. That level of commitment, that's what personal sacrifice looks like. Your colleagues talked about when our hospital exam space was shut down with almost no notice. And instead of losing time or losing our footing, you led the relocation effort in under 48 hours. You set up mobile carts, secured a private space, figured out the logistics for printing, charting, chain of custody in every detail, and you turned what could have been a disaster into a seamless transition, and no patient suffered because of it. That's what exceeding standards looks like. They reflected on how a patient told a council member's office that their child had been protected by a nurse, someone who stepped in when questions by a police officer had crossed a line. Someone made their teen feel safe and in control again. They didn't know your name, but we do because it was you. That's what extraordinary care looks like. And then there's how you show up for this team. You field the late night calls that you don't have to take. You coach, you mentor, you protect. You lead without an ego. You steady the people around you because your calm is real and it is felt by our team. You've never once asked for credit, and so today we are giving it to you. This award is about more than what you've done, it's about how you've done it with the kind of quiet power that defines what frontline excellence truly is. So, on behalf of your teammates, your patients, this organization, and the field of forensic nursing, congratulations, you're the 2025 IAFN Frontline Forensic Nurse of the Year.